Welcome to Light Warrior Radio, where our mission is to empower sensitive souls to harness their superpowers and shine their light, so together we can co-create heaven on earth. I'm your host, Dr. 𝗟𝗡𝗟𝗣, author of the #1 best-selling book, Sensitivity is Your Superpower, and founder of the Academy of Light Medicine and the 𝗟𝗡𝗟𝗡𝗟 Healing Method. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to talk about how we can attract special expenses. I've done this. Have you done this? Now, many of us would not want to admit that somehow we attracted something that we did not want. It can be quite embarrassing, but I'm just going to tell you examples of how I've done that and sort of kind of sabotage myself without really understanding how all this stuff works. But the cool thing is I get to tell you the story, right? And maybe it'll help you. So one day as I'm backing my car into the parking space, and it's super cold out. Super cold, like -20 Fahrenheit or something. Anyway, super cold. And I'm from Canada, so you know when I say cold, it's really cold. And crunch, that's what I hear. I'm like, what did I do? Oh, the car hit the plastic trash can, right? Not a big deal. I look back there, I'm like, oh man, there's a dent. Okay, fine. So I call up the car insurance and get it fixed. $1,500 later. I'm like, geez, that was kind of an expensive, not paying attention moment. I think that was before I did a lot of stillness through observing internal movement, STOIM. So I was getting frustrated with myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, what a waste of money. And I had just received a lump sum of money from my parents. And then it dawned on me, wait a second. Last time I received a lump sum of money from my parents as a gift, my septic just completely shut down. And I live in the country, so it's not like I'm connected to city septic. It was completely clogged, and I spent over $5,000 to fix it. Lots of digging, lots of rental of heavy equipment, put a brand new septic in. And so this was not the first time where I had attracted money, but then attracted expenses that canceled out some of the money I just got. And I thought, okay. This is not a coincidence. This definitely is a pattern. So I decided I was going to examine this pattern. And maybe you've had this happen to you before. Maybe you can think about examining this pattern for yourself. Let me tell you what I was thinking. Okay, so I said to myself, why would you, as in me, why would you do this to yourself? Like, what do you get out of it? Like, what's the pattern about? So I really kind of went into a stillness, a silence, and then it dawned on me what the answer was. When I was young, my grandmother would give me gifts of jewelry. It's a kind of a Chinese grandma thing. That's what they do. They give their female grandchild jewelry. It's a thing. And she would say to me, okay, you're the eldest, you're the favorite. Here are all these, rings. You get to choose first. And being the kind, innocent, generous kid I was, I felt really bad about that. And I said, no, let Cindy, my sister, choose. No, you're the eldest. You need to choose first. Okay, well, my sister was like really super young, so I was like, okay, well, it's not going to fit her anyway. So yeah, I started to choose some things I liked, but I kept feeling guilty. And this guilt was hidden. It was a shadow emotion. I didn't really even know it was there until this pattern kept showing up in my adult life. Believe me, it took me decades to figure this out, okay? And at times, I will look back and I thought, you know what? I did insist that my sister choose first. And she did. And to this day, sometimes even my mom does that, where she goes, hey, you pick first. I said, no, let Cindy pick first. And she's like, okay, right? So my sister picks first, I pick second. And it's not that I don't think I deserve to pick first. I just don't really necessarily have an attachment to any of the stuff at this point. So I'm like, well, I don't really have a preference, so let her pick first, right? And I'll take whatever's left over. If you want to give it to me, thank you very much, right? So once I realized this pattern, then I was able to go, okay. I was literally outside in the cold after, a week or two, whatever, after this so-called car accident happened. And I was saying to the universe, saying outside to whoever wants to listen, whatever angel spirits are out there, forest spirits, whoever was going to help me. I said, okay, I get it. I was feeling guilty. Then it's literally like saying no to prosperity, no to money, because of this guilt. So I'm so done. I am so done with this pattern of getting gifted money and then having to spend it on things that suddenly break, right? Like, I would like to just receive and not have to, like, unreceive. And so I did some sort of command. I think this was before 𝗛𝗘𝗟𝗡𝗨𝗟 healing actually became a thing. But I said, whatever it is, causing, contributing to this pattern, just get rid of it, like heal it, resolve it, whatever. And I think I actually did muscle testing. I think I said how many things are causing and contributing to this pattern. I think I got 2 or 3 things remaining. And then I got 0 after this quote-unquote healing was done. And then I think I checked again one more time. I think the next time I got a lump sum of money, is there anything else left, right? Before it goes away. And I got 0. And here's the really cool thing. It's done. Ever since I asked for that, I have not had this issue. So it's amazing how awareness of a pattern can really bring a lot of healing. So if you happen to desire something and then something blocks your way, it's probably a childhood pattern, like an inner child wound or something that has not been seen. Maybe it's been relegated to the shadow aspects of the self. So it really is helpful for us to be willing to look at these things. Before I leave you, I just want to give you another example to peruse. Maybe this happened to you as well. So from time to time, we get people who are like, oh my gosh, Dr. Karen, I really want to do this program. I'm super excited about doing this program with you, right? And they're just about to sign up. They're so committed. They can't wait to do it. And then like the next day or before they pay for the program, right, the next day, some massive expense occurs. It could be an illness. It could be a car expense. It could be their dog gets sick. I mean, we have heard pretty much everything. And you know what? It's not because they're a bad person. Or it's not like we're blaming them like, oh, well, you attracted this extra expenses. No. We just realize that it is a pattern that happens with people. If it can happen to me, it can happen to anybody, right? So just know that sometimes the excuse is there to test us. The universe is sort of like, oh yeah, you really want to heal? You really want to do this? I know you're scared. Do you want an excuse to get out of it? Because I'll give you an excuse, right? But most of the time, these excuses, quote unquote, accidents, quote unquote, unplanned expenses, are not fun for us, right? So if we can look at the pattern and deal with the fear that often is relegated, again, like I said, into the shadow, then we can cancel these patterns and be more conscious of what is it that we're choosing and what potential challenges could be there. So think about that. Would love for you to let us know in the Light Medicine community what you thought about this. Has this happened to you? How have you addressed it? Or maybe this is a big aha for you and you think back, oh my gosh, I didn't commit to this or this because I couldn't, I didn't have the money, right? And it's like our fear gets in the way of us truly sometimes committing, and in my case, receiving what we really desire and are worthy of. So I'll leave you with that, and I will connect with you in our community. Much love. Bye for now. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. If it resonated with you, would love for you to hit subscribe and the like button, and perhaps share it with someone who's like-minded who would appreciate it. And in the meantime, would love to connect with you in my Light Medicine community. It's absolutely free to join, and it's for sensitive souls who wish to receive love and support, and also to share who they really are. It's a safe space for each of us to really shine. So I'll put the link below, as well as this week's offerings and freebies, and we will see you there.